section. I'm seeing him. Wave two, please, please.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are waving ourselves at. We're waving ourselves into Royal Raceway with this Roy on screen, which is the one and only Bear UNLV.
And to start off, after all that hype, to just go into the off-road and get redded. That's a rough start, but it's Royal Raceway.
It's barely the beginning of lap.
It's Royal Raceway. You can bag on this track, do a little soft bag if you would like, so it's not a big deal. Taking a deep breath,
100%.
Trying to relax himself. After a lot of racing from the NA Opens, you kind of got to expect everything that you can. Now we are on Hidden. Oh, narrowly avoids that triple greens, but cannot avoid the boomerang of devastation.
Oh, what else did he get hit by?
Another boomerang.
Oh my lord, but Hidden's trying to avoid all this catastrophe. They're trying to play it safe, trying to avoid all the chaos, moves up with that star. It's not going to be blue, that's going to be a 2-flip.
Very great move by using the star right when he gets hit, gets right back up to 10
Are
points.
you kidding? Bear had triple green for protection with the best luck, and he got shocked out of all that.
Yeah, Zeus said you cannot have all that protection. I got to get rid of a little bit. Bear, though, going to get passed up by Pod 7. And narrowly avoids that fire that Luigi had a shroom, pops it, rolls for some more items, and now Bear is here.
Uses it in front right there.
Oh, snap! Showing up in this one, Kanzai is here. Let's see if your prediction is right. Oh, it might be. There's triple reds right behind.
There was something there. I don't know what's happening. There we go. There's a red happening. Hidden has in fact a boomerang, had to use the horn to protect himself. Thankfully, did not horn the blue ship.
Big B, though,
Big
going
B,
to be...
unfortunately, becoming the big problem.
Yeah, but he does get redded, so he's going to have a little bit more forward momentum. He could have slowed down to grab that double item box by pressing B and just allowed himself to have a little bit more items going into this next set, which is personally what you should do, but it's all right. Kanzai is here, notices the red coming for him, backs the fire flower, and Bear goes from last to first. There he is.
Kanzai got hit out, so he's not getting second. Second place is going to go to Zomgo. You were talking about that Zomgo look. It's just Ocean's #1 fan.
Let's go. Really great showing from these consistent racers. Bear doing a great job, got hit out, took a deep breath and said, all right, it's time to come back and do my thing. Grabs first place. Honestly, this is an insane qualifier. It's going, you know, one person in first, another person in first, another person in first, non-stop changes in these placements.
Man. Like, I kind of agree 100% in that sentiment. For Kanzai, it was just a little bit of unfortunate luck. He was back in the fire, but he was spamming it to get rid of the fire. Probably could have held on to that longer in order to protect himself for the long term. Yeah,
no, I was thinking that same exact thing, but also using that fire to try and disrupt the person behind you, give yourself a little bit more space is also a thing he could be doing. That's the thing about Mario Kart. There's so many different strategies that are going inside your brain saying, all right, if I do this, this might happen, but this also might happen. We got Sergeant Kazoo here in the chat rooting for Bear UNLV. Love to see it.
I mean, so many great techniques here. We're going to go race 2 very soon. Did we see where the track ended up being? Oh, MKS.
Yes. Mario Kart Stadium, funny names. Favorite track in the game.
Special is what I call it.
And this track, you can actually opt to bag it, do a little bit of soft bagging. It's become more of a soft bagging track as these new strategies, even for such a old game, new strategies are coming out. And you're going to see a section at the end of this track, which is a glider, that you can do something called a glider strat, which you can turn on motion controls and actually pass over the pipes that you're going to see coming up right here. It's pretty strong, very powerful. It takes a lot of practice, and I don't think a lot of these racers are going to use it because it is such an advanced strategy.
The top 2 players are both Team B right now. It's kind of funny.
I love it.
Someone in the sports chat was asking, well, why does sports really name change? And I did say this earlier, probably weren't there for that. The reason why Cisco's #1 fan, Cisco State's #1 fan, and shock happened, the guy's name change, is because during the test race that we had, the testing races, he lost because he was talking a lot of smack. He lost the bet and now had to change his name due to our TOs being the ones allowing him to change his name to whatever they wanted for 2 weeks.
Ooh, I love the banter that goes on in this arena. Hidden somehow does not get dragged out by that red. Now that's the Nintendo netcode that I like to see. Bear throws a red forward.
Oh, no, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine, but...
Did you see that red? It just slammed into the wall? It didn't even...
It did something, all right? Maybe the...
That was weird. But we see Zav go with a shroom. What I would do is actually hold on to this until the shortcut, because using the shroom through the shortcut is so much faster. Now we're seeing Bear trying to do the glider strat. Oh my God!
Anyway, he got something. He got a King Boo. His Kansai gets second. And Hidden gets third.
I mean, there's actually
Zargo got hit by that bomb.
There was actually 2 bomb explosions in that shortcut, as I saw. So that was pretty wild. I don't know if Bear's bomb hit someone or another person hit someone, but that was insane. What a weird track, though, with that red shell just going forward. I thought it was going to connect to first, but it just slammed into a wall. Don't know why it wasn't tracking, but like I said, every single week, this game has magnificent things that go wrong.
Last qualifier here with the list of competitors for that qualifier year name. Head up to the high tunnel right now so we can get you started ASAP. Jadex, Ankles, Knight, Zool, Flowfry. Ooh, not Flowfry husband, just Flowfry. Crypto Mikey, Ashy Person, Rinforcer, Nerd Ninja, Swedish Fish, JC3 Basketball, Kung Fu Panda. Head on to the high tunnel. We're waiting for you so we can get started. Qualifier with number 4.
We have the one and only Kung Fu Panda in the house. Oh my goodness. How exciting. How great. That's fantastic. But the next qualifier is even stacked. We got Knight. We got Ankle, Zul. My goodness. So exciting. But we
Race
are going.
3 and Shy Guy Falls.
Yeah, Shy Guy Falls. Tell me a little bit about this track. I like it. I like it. What do you think?
I like it, but a lot of people are not super big fans of it. Can't tell you why. Otherwise, like, here you start off on like a regular plane, but you're running up the waterfall. So this is the tricky part, because it is pushing you downward, and you want to use those boost mounts to stay up and low. But then you go on the other side and you get the waterfall that will help you.
I think this track is just really unique. It feels like a roller coaster ride.
A little bit, yeah.
I think they've done a great job to really use the anti-grab.
Whoa, that red wasn't following anyone.
That's what I'm saying. These reds are acting weird.
What happened? Did someone enter the ghost where the reds just do that?
It's really hard to say. But we're going to see if it's going to happen with these triple reds that Zomgo has.
If you're using it properly, you gotta be careful. 2 flips right here, trying to knock out the opponent brother, wary of the danger. So rather protect himself, good using of the item, good situation.
Yeah,
He's gonna get first now!
He does not fall off the waterfall, so that's gonna save him so much time. You can see how far away Bear is in second. Oh, that's Kanzai in second place in the Roy loadout. He's going to have nothing useful. Throws the green forward, though. Will it smart bounce onto himself?
It looked like Bear drifted on the ground.
Oh, he did have a golden mushroom in second place. So going into this final lap, anything is still possible between these top 6 racers.
No, that is 100% factual, man. You see that blue shell coming into play on the minimap, but it's going to be a while. Bear gets hit by the red or by something from 2 flips, but he's going to be the recipient of the blue.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do to stop it other than take the full force. Stops before the trick for some reason. I would have gone to the item box, and he gets item screened by a ghost. I would be shaking in my boots right now. Bear falls off the stage, throws the red forward, and Kanzai will be grabbing first place.
So much happened that last moment, it was hard to keep track of all that. Zago gets third, 2 flips in second, and Kanzai in first.
That was
bonkers. All of them were like goofy goobers right there, man.
It really was. I mean, to get item screened by a ghost is one of the worst feelings. That's actually how I lost my first Saturday Night Speedways, that I got beat out in first place by a ghost, which was funny name. That was the whole thing. That was never a good time. So Ghost,
all you saw was a banana falling.
Yeah, it was Ghost is probably one of my favorite items in the game, in my opinion. I know a lot of people like the bullet bill. Allows you to put down your controller, grab a snack, go down to the bar, grab your drink, get back on stage, and you'll still be in that bullet bill. But I feel like Ghosts are just a lot of fun because you can just mess with people a lot.
You know, I had a joke with Hidden and a Ghost involved, but it's just never, the opportunity never comes up. You know exactly where I'm going to go with.
Exactly.
It just never was able to come up.
It literally writes itself, but it's not appearing for itself. Am I right?
No, as we go back to Royal Raceway for the final race of qualifier number 3.
Ooh, I enjoy some Royal Raceway. I don't mind seeing this track on multiple times because
it's not back to back to back like we did with Mario Circuit, that one SNS way back when.
You wouldn't. I mean, Dad helped me out a lot during that Saturday night Speedway, and you will not believe how much chaos happened and how frustrated these players were. Randomizer needs a little bit of work, but you know, hopefully as we get new tracks in this game, the randomizer will get even better. I can only hope.
That's a lot of hopeful, wishful thinking.
There's a lot of copium.
Out his opponent with that banana.
There's a lot of copium in my system right now, but Two Flips is here, trying to avoid everyone else who is also dragging an item, outlines 2 other competitors to go all the way to first place.
I want to say that is hidden right there in that King Boo inward drifting bike right there. Kanzai in third, trying to snipe out his opponent, just barely missing.
That would have been insane. The green shell also misses.
Man, I understood you took math in school. You always had to reject it.
And then we're seeing Hidden throws one red forward. Opts to take the shortcut, but doesn't get the trick, doesn't get the mini turbo that they needed to get that optical no item shortcut. Shot comes down, but before the boost battle, Two Flips is shaking his head. He's like, what?
I want to be happy in these shoes, personally. That's my boy. Because Dizzle's not here no more. Two Flips is my boy.
Zavgo going to get readied out and not fired. The invincibility frames will be saving him. And then we're seeing, I think, which is Bear with that golden mushroom flying away from the competition. Opts to do the same strategy as they did last time. Sisto and Safe's #1 fan is here. Does not notice the green. Fortunately enough, did not get dragged. Bear tries to roll for an air horn, is not going to grab it.
Nope.
And that red will not connect, and he's going to drop all the way down to 4th place. It did. These reds are acting more ghost-like than Boo is. Sisto's #1 fan.
The back! You saw that was so dangerous.
Oh, Sports Joey is dialed in. It is his race to get second on Kanzai.
Sports Joey got hit out.
No.
Bear gets second. You got third hidden.
Where did Sports Joey
got hit out
go?
by something. I don't know if he ran into the banana or something. He got hit out hard.
I could not tell you. That is rough, especially when you're that close to the finish line, and then the game says no. You're going to get 4th, 5th, or 6th instead. Ooh.
Dude, I gotta feel Sports Joey, because once I saw that, my immediate thought was emotional damage right there, dude.
But we got the highlights for qualifier #3. Showing up, we see Two Flips getting hit out and shocked. Bear tries
that bomb.
a little bit.
You said there was a third bomb?
Yeah, 2 bombs. Yeah, there was 2 bombs there.
Yeah, there was one on the right on the regular path.
Then we're seeing Two Flips one more time, always being the recipient of the person on camera for the shock. Kanzai was here. And then you see 2 racers getting hit by, it looks like a boomerang.
That probably is what killed Joey in that race and whoever the other person was. I honestly could not tell you.
I really couldn't either. That's just one of the things, having that one POV, not being able to see what exactly happens in this chaotic third laps that always happens. It's pretty bonkers. It's pretty insane.
No, absolutely. But still a great job by all these competitors. We'll see where they end up in with the point totals very soon. But, man, fantastic finish all around. A lot of craziness, especially in MKS.
Oh, yeah. That double bomb at the end, that's brutal. And you can't really avoid something like that. You got to just hope that the person in front of you doesn't have something as explosive as that. So, I mean, great racing from all these racers. I really cannot wait to see whoever moves on, makes it to semifinals, because this is going to be a stacked one, because we have a lot of team members flying out from their respective locations to here at the HyperX Arena. So seeing all the camaraderie, hearing the cheers, hearing the support is just fantastic.
Oh, absolutely, dude. It's always nice to have friends, the family, and whatnot, if whenever they can come, to go ahead and support you in your endeavors. Because one, you want to show off your skills and know what you're doing. Two, you want to win money when you're here.
Yeah, exactly. You want that as much support as you can get. As we have the point totals here, Kanzai in first place with 50 points, Bear in second with 48, Zabgo in third with 38, Two Flips in fourth with 34, Hidden in fifth with 34, Sistos, Sapes, #1 fan in sixth, which Sports Joey, Big B in seventh with 26 points, rounding out the rest, Mr. Scooty, Frosty, #50 Hoops, JC3, B-Ball, and X-Man 3113. Rounding out the standings. But remember, if you didn't do too well, stick around, see if you're going to make it into the second chance battle, which will be coming up right after this qualifier.